Allegations. Tyson's a politics professor was the first to go public. She claims that Justin Fairfax assaulted her during the 2004 Democratic National Convention in Boston. Now, some of the details she shares with us are very disturbing. What were your impressions of him?
Well, he seemed very friendly, very charismatic, harmless even. He's told me that he was at Columbia Law School, and we realized we had a mutual friend. Mm-hmm. So we immediately struck up a conversation.
So you felt you had established a semi-rapport with him?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it wasn't flirtatious at all.
Did you feel safe with him?
I certainly felt he was harmless. There were no red flags that suggested to me that he was a threat.
So how do you end up in his hotel room?
On the Wednesday of the convention, so roughly 48 hours after I've met him, he suggests that he has to run an errand. Did I want to come with him and get a bit of fresh air and sunshine? Mm-hmm. It's, early afternoon.
What does he tell you that he's going to the hotel to do? What does he say?
Oh, he just needed to pick up some paperwork.
Okay.
Is what he said. Mm-hmm. Which sounded completely legitimate to me.
You're there in the hotel, standing by the door, and then what happens?
He crosses the room, and kind of goes through his luggage, finds some paperwork, right, which is what I assumed we were there for, and good. And then he crosses back around the bed and comes over to me, and I'm still by the door, and he kisses me.
And you think?
Well, I was surprised. For a variety of reasons, I was surprised. But it wasn't unwelcome per se.
You're saying it wasn't unwelcome, and you're kissing him, and you're okay with the kissing?
Yeah, I'm okay with kissing.
Yeah.
And he kind of gently takes my hands and guides me towards the bed. And we're still kissing, right? And it's completely consensual. Mm-hmm. He guides me to the bed, and then, he sits down on the bed. And what happens from there, we start kissing lying down, but on the very edge of the bed.
Okay, so I'm following. And then what happens?
We're kissing lying down, and we're kissing, so our heads are level with each other. Mm-hmm. And then it was like my neck didn't work.
What do you mean?
It was like I couldn't feel my neck. I couldn't hold my head up. He's using his hand on the back of my neck. And I still didn't know what was going wrong. I thought there was something wrong with my neck. And he's pushing down, and I couldn't hold my neck up. And I didn't know what was going on. I honestly didn't know what was going on. And then the next thing I know, my head is literally in his crotch. And I'm choking and gagging. And I couldn't say anything because I'm choking and gagging. And so, it continues and he's holding my head, so I can't lift, I'm trying to lift my head, but I can't.
Is he saying anything to you, Vanessa? Nothing.
There's nothing.
And what are you thinking at this moment?
To be honest, I'm in total shock.
Do you say anything to him? No.
I didn't know what to say. I was completely caught off guard. I was almost as if I was dumbstruck.
Have you talked to Justin Fairfax since that day in 2004?